Good morning, everybody. This is Janae Jones of Janae's Journal. Today is Wednesday, July 29th, 2006, and it is approximately 11:39 a.m. And this is my final off day, Wednesday. Wednesdays were the days that were very slow with my gigs, so for the last month and a half, and so I always took Wednesdays off. So today will be my last Wednesday. Ironically, for those of you guys that don't know me on Facebook, I mean, only my personal friends I share this information with. My first day of my new job as an assistant activities director for a retirement home was supposed to start this coming Sunday, August 2nd. So my whole mindset was, okay, do as many gigs as I can this week, focus on Avon, blah, 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 and just enjoy these last few days of freedom because my work days are going to be from Sunday through Thursday. They called me yesterday and they said, hey, we need you to start sooner. So can you come in? They actually said today or tomorrow. They said this yesterday. And yesterday I absolutely was not prepared for that because I was out on gigs and sweaty and gross and there's no way. So I said I'll go ahead and start on Thursday. So I start there tomorrow, Thursday, July 29th, 4 days earlier than I had anticipated. But they only need me to come in at 10 because I don't think I'm going to actually do any real work. I think that I just have to do all my onboarding and a little bit of training and all that stuff. I'm not even sure if it'll be a full work day. Usually I won't even be starting at nobody's 10 o'clock in the morning. I'll be starting around 8 o'clock, 8:30, 9 o'clock. She's pretty much said I can skew it to any time I want, as long as I do 7.5 hours a day. So fast forwarding my life and getting everything ready for tomorrow, making sure I have food in the refrigerator so I can bring my lunch, little things like that, things that I haven't thought about in a long time. And, how am I going to do my hair? There's all these little things, this minute things that I'm just trying to do to prepare for tomorrow. So anyway, Ella, it will be coming with me. And we're just going to see how it works. I would love to be able to keep using Ella with this new position. However, this new position may be a lot different. I don't know what kind of systems they're going to use. If it's going to be computer-based or if it's going to be paper-based. Because I know I have to print them out for everybody. So, and I'm hoping to God they give me a desk. I know that sounds really crazy. People don't think about this kind of stuff. But the whole time I was a substitute teacher, and then before that I was a paraprofessional, they didn't give me my own desk. That's all I've wanted. Because when I was an executive assistant or office manager or anything secretarial or anything office management-y that I did for those 18 years prior to having kids, or around the time I started having kids, I had my own desk. I had my own cubicle. When you're doing work that has a lot to do with the public, they act like they don't need to give you a desk. I need a desk. And I'm thinking I'm going to get one because I'm going to have access to the computer that they give me. I'm assuming they're giving me a computer. And there'll be, programs that I need to run, and I can't run that standing up unless they give me one of those. Sometimes they'll give you a movable stand-up desk or a Very desk. I'll take one of the moving ones that stand up because I had that when I was working at one of the schools. It was more the middle schools that let us have them than the high schools. So that was nice, but I still want my own space because I like being able to, even though 80% of my job is going to be running around and, and standing and helping people and playing games and all the things that are involved in my new position. About an hour a day, hour and a half a day, maybe 2 hours a day, I will be actually sitting down, writing things down and updating websites and updating our activities calendars, all these things I'm going to have to do. So I'm praying to God that they give me a dang desk. Sometimes only the upper management, I'm kind of middle management, the upper management people only have desks. I hope these people give me a desk. I'll find out tomorrow. I know that sounds kind of silly, but I like having something in the office that's not big, doesn't have to be big, but I have to have something that is mine because it makes you feel like you belong to a company. So for those of you who have assistants or whatever and you don't give them a desk, give them a desk. Because first of all, they don't take up much space. Second of all, it makes your employees feel like they belong. So anyway, I'm rambling a little. Okay, so today I am going to be doing a number of things. This one now, in hindsight, I may not do now because this takes a lot of work. I think I was gonna fill out my compass card with you guys for this week, and I know it's halfway in, but I really got some good use out of this last week. So especially when I was checking things off. So I'm gonna fill this out, but I'm not certain if I'm gonna do it on camera right now. But the things I am gonna do is, of course, put my little icons on my second page, which I use to, I'll just show you. You guys know, the houses, those are the houses I use for my gratitude list. And then kind of about here, I use the dining room, the plate and the silverware. I use that for my food journal. I don't even like calling it a journal. I just say food now. And then I have my daily 5, which I don't put one of these on. It's just it's kind of halfway into the page right here. But the 5 things, I never can remember them off the top of my head. I guess that's just part of getting older. But the 5 daily things that I track are my steps, my mood, the temperature. Today it's going to be 92 degrees. My weight, which is actually going down, hallelujah, and what I'm watching. And lately it's just been a lot of sitcoms because that's just been my thing lately. That's been my jam lately. And last but not least, at the very bottom, see these little books? I use those, or sometimes I use these little coffee cups at the very bottom for my mini journal. My mini journal I'll actually share with all you guys at the end of this, almost at the end of the school year. Oh my gosh, I'm so pre-programmed from being a teacher. But I'm not a teacher anymore, so I got to get that out of my brain. Anyway, the mini journal will be down here, and just like I said, I'll share that at the end of the year in December with everybody. But my actual journal is in my planner, and I don't show that to anybody. So, yeah. Also, you guys, I went ahead and changed the tabs back to these ones that I got when I bought Ella. The lady, Ella was a used, a previously loved planner. And so she had made these tabs personally. And sometimes I just switch them out just for a little bit of variety. But, so now the tabs are family, bills, favorite, organize. Let's see if I can show you guys this without showing you. Oh yeah, good. Okay. Then there's cleaning, budget, meals, and goals. Now, I don't have anything under cleaning yet. Budget is where I put just my my actual budget, and money goals. Meals is where I put our meal planners and all kinds of stuff like that. And then goals is everything. It's like my YouTube subscribers. It's my Avon goals. It'll be my goals for my new job. And then on this side, of course, you guys saw those already, but bills is where I keep my quote unquote checkbook register. Family is everything about Natalie, Journey, and myself. Favorite, did I decide what I wanted to go there yet? Oh yeah. I have this book tracker here. All kinds of like miscellaneous stuff is going to be under favorite. I copy this, or I copy this somewhere and cut it out and hole punched it. And these are some of the books I've read since last summer. I'm just getting back to reading all the time now. And then organize. I don't have anything under that yet, but I turned this upside down because I wanted this tab to be at the bottom. So anyway, that is how Ella is looking these days. I put the black page lifter to the back of Ella now. I still don't do anything with this pocket because I moved this from the front, and then Hello Gorgeous is what I see when I open my planner, and that's it. So anyway, and also, so I'm going to be decorating some pages. You guys saw this brochure. I almost said brochure. That's Avon. This sticker book, Happy Planner, Cheerful Seasons. There's a lot of stickers in here for summer that I found in here the other day. Look at these pretty ones. These are more spring, but they're still beautiful. I might use those. So anyway, there's a lot of really nice ones in here. And I'm just going to use this one sticker book, not 5. And as a matter of fact, I don't have a lot of boxes left, but I do have these. And let's see. These are more summer, so I'm going to use these. You guys may or may not see that in the, hope you guys can see that. Yeah, okay, so anyway, I'm going to go here. And right now, let's see, I have, let's see, is there anything else here you guys are not supposed to see? No, everything is on here. Great. Okay, so you guys can see all that without me having to worry. So I'm going to take my page finder / compass card holder. And we call them compass cards because that's what they always are called. They call them weekly compasses now, but I'm old school when it comes to Franklin Covey. So anyway, we're going to start with today. I haven't done any decor, so I will, let's see what colors we got. Okay, we're going to, I will start, oh, you know, I like this one, but I really want this Sunshine and Happy Times. This is kind of calling my name. So I will put this. I want to have enough room for my gratitude list. I usually have at least 3 things that I list there. And then I will put this right, line that up here. These aren't small stickers, so I don't really need this yet. We got a great little watermelon there, but I think I want some sunglasses. We got some great sunglasses. These are just falling out of here. Okay, so let's take our sunglasses and those there. Now we have a strawberry. Oh my gosh, a watermelon here. So we have all these watermelons here. So I'm going to take one of these and to tie in both pages. Hope you guys can see this well. I think you can. I hope you can. Let me kind of lean that up a little bit. Nah, let's lay it down. Okay. All right, so we have sunglasses. We have watermelons. We're going to put something else there. What? Burgers. We got cute little shoes. How about some ice cream cones? You can never go wrong with ice cream cones, y'all. Maybe not. I don't know if I like that. Hold on. Because they said the word sunshine, I'm going to go ahead and put the sun here. There we go. Right there. We've got a whole sunshiny vibe here. And let's see. Then we've got these cute little slippers. I'll put them down yonder. A little bit over the edge. And, I think that's enough. Anything else I want to put? I think I'm going to leave all this because I do actually like to have some space to write, and I do. I think that's all I'm going to put. Anything there? No, I think that's good. Sometimes less is more. So we're going to go to the next page. Now, I covered things up for this page. This is my first day at work. By the way, for the nosy folks, and there are some really nosy people on here, I found out. I like to celebrate my anniversaries with Facebook. When I start a new job or whenever, because sometimes I forget when the days are. So I always put where I work and what day I'm starting. However, the actual place that I'm working starting tomorrow is not on Facebook. I just picked a random cool place that's very similar to the place that I'm working. So if you're on there looking and lurking, you're not going to find nothing. Sorry. Okay, let's see. What else can we use here? Let's see. Ooh, okay, those are more. Ooh, that's pretty. Okay, I do love this yellow. Let's do some yellow, y'all. Let's do some yellow. We need some yellow in our life. I'm going to put this about right here. And because I'm not using this as a calendar page, I'm going to put something here. What, though? I would love another watermelon, but no. Let's see. Something that is not in this. So we do not have any of these scallops. So we'll put this, we'll just kind of put this like this. There we go. And another. See, we got buckets, we got, what's that ice cream that I tried to use the other day? Okay, let's try that one. Ooh, I mean the other few minutes ago. There we go. We'll put that like right there. And then to tie it into the rest, I'm going to have to put another scallop over here. Probably put one at the bottom because it's nice to have a little bit of variety at the bottom of your page. And sun, I'll put a sun over here. There we go. And I don't really need anything else, but I think I kind of want a popsicle right here. Go. And if we had no faults, we would not take so much pleasure in nothing. Excuse me, let's try that again. If we had no faults, we would not take so much pleasure in noting those of others. Francois de la Rochefoucauld. They've used, Franklin Covey has used this particular person's quotes before because I've seen them before. Now there's this wonderful bucket, so I'm just going to get this little bucket right here. Just put that on the edge, maybe right here. Boom. I'm just going to leave that like that, okay? Not too much. And Friday is the last day of July. Can you believe that? Believe that. Time is flying, y'all. How about this? This. I think I'm gonna just keep it like right here. Boom. And burger and I like these sandals. And what else? I have some plastic stickers here, but they're not calling my name as much as these paper ones for some reason. I will take this. Since we already got the hamburger going here, let's go ahead and add more burgers. this is a tasty burger. We're going to put something fun there. Maybe to soften that edge. How about... There we go. Oh, that's cute. That turned out really nice. Okay, and then we're going to put a ice cream, maybe. You never have enough ice cream, especially for the last day of July 2026. And I'll put some sunglasses here as well, because August is going to be here real quick in a minute, and we're going to be using a lot of back to school kind of things. Now, I want to put another one here, but I'm going to put that right there. Hope you guys can see all that. Good. Okay, now, this is the currently list that I made for August. First day of August is, and there's my monthly, and then there's the bucket list I made. I told you guys about that earlier. But we're gonna go this now. This Saturday is gonna be a really busy day for me, but this is not done. So I'm going to, I told you for August, it's all about school. School everything. Let's see, I don't have a lot of school stickers though. Let's see. How about this one right here? Just gonna line that up here. That. And we're also going to do a nice snow globe right there. Snow globe, I'm sorry, just a globe. And we got some wonderful crayons. We'll put on this edge right here and cut. And I think I'm going to put these here. There you go. And of course you can't see any of that stuff, but you know what I mean. And maybe a wonderful little notebook right here. And that's going to be it. I think I'm just going to leave it. There might be a little bit more of something, because it starts going into fall after that. I think I'm going to add a priorities sticker right here. There you go. Okay, now let me trim that, and that's all I'm going to do for this. There we go. Boom. Okay. That's enough. Okay, so that's August 1st. Let's go backwards. This is for Friday of this week. This is for tomorrow. And this was for today. Okay, so that's all I'm going to do, you guys. And, oh yeah, wait. There's one more thing. Whoops, I told you guys I would use these too. Let me do these real quick. Like, I don't like these videos getting like crazy long, because then they take a lot longer to edit. But put that there. My food list, everything's a little off because this is in the way, but I'm gonna maybe put it right here. At least the beginning of my food list right here. Food. And then down here I will use I'll put a coffee one. Coffee sticker for my mini journal. And then the same thing, I'll do the same thing with all these others. So let me quickly do this one since I'm here. Okay, food is here. And of course the Daily Five's next to that. And then here I'll do my mini journal. Let's do another coffee cup. Oh yeah, by the way, I didn't even show you guys. I have my coffee too. It's a little later, but it's just McDonald's from McCafe. Okay guys, I'm going to close this video out. You guys have a great day. I need prayers for tomorrow. I hope you guys have a wonderful Wednesday. I'll probably talk to you Friday, which I think is a day off for me, but I'm not certain yet. All right, you guys have a great day. God bless you. God keep you.